Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for a Friday edition of the Steel City Sports Report, where we talk all things Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates. I'm your host, Brady Vini, and today's report includes the Pittsburgh Penguins blitz the Edmonton Oilers and earn a hard-fought win. George Pickens needs to have a big game on Saturday after doing this. And the Pittsburgh Pirates and two players exchange arbitration numbers. As always, please be sure to like, comment, and share this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into the first news story of the day. The Pittsburgh Penguins blitz the Edmonton Oilers and earn a hard-fought win. Last night, the Pittsburgh Penguins hosted the Edmonton Oilers at PPG Paints Arena, looking to snap their 7-game losing streak against those in the blue and orange. Down forward Evgeny Malkin for the second straight game, and going in losers of their last four, the Pens needed to get off to a hot start. What did that hot start look like? How about 4 goals on 14 shots? The Pens' first and third lines did all the scoring, as Rickard Rakell, Brian Rust, Kevin Hayes, and Drew O'Connor got the goals. The Oilers also got one lucky goal in the first that barely made it in after Alex Nedeljkovic made an unbelievable save seconds prior. The Penguins added another goal early in the second period, but the Oilers, led by the efforts of Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, were pushing back, scoring twice to make it 5-3. In the third, Edmonton continued applying pressure and even got help from the refs, calling the softest penalties on the Penguins, but nothing short of assault for the Oilers. Nonetheless, the Pens played solid defense, and Alex Nedeljkovic, like he did all night long, stood on his head against one of the better offensive teams in the NHL to hold on to the W. Being without one of your top forwards, and playing well but not getting any wins in your past 4 games, the Penguins blitzing the Oilers like that caught everyone off guard. There really isn't any negatives to take away from this performance. Rickard Rakell continues his Phoenix from the Ashes season with another goal. Michael Bunting, who has quickly become a favorite of mine, was a pest for the opposition again. And Alex Nedeljkovic played out of his mind, like he wants control of the crease again in the second half of the season. Oh, also that Sidney Crosby guy, his goal and 2 assists moved him past Joe Sakic into 9th place on the NHL's all-time points list. Man, it feels like every video I do after a Pens game, I'm saying Sid broke another record or reached another milestone. With that full team effort, the Penguins skated away with the victory, ending their 4-game losing streak and defeating the Oilers for the first time since 2019. Now they'll take the day off before back-to-back games on Saturday and Sunday against the Ottawa Senators and Tampa Bay Lightning. The Pens will look to break another losing streak, being on the wrong side of each of their last 5 against the Senators tomorrow at 4 p.m. George Pickens needs to have a big game on Saturday after doing this. I think it's fair to say that if the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to defeat the Baltimore Ravens in their wildcard game on Saturday night, then the black and gold needs wide receiver George Pickens at his absolute best. Last weekend, in the regular season finale against the Cincinnati Bengals, Pickens had the worst game of his young NFL career, recording 1 catch on 6 targets for 0 yards and 3 drops. Rarely is a performance like that the least concerning thing for a player, but to pile on to that horrific stat line, Pickens had to be held back from arguing with fans on the sidelines, requiring his teammates to try to settle him down. After the Bengals game, Pickens declined an interview request from reporters, but there was still hope leading into this weekend's wildcard game to hear from him. Well, ESPN reporter Brooke Pryor posted on X yesterday that after Pickens said on Monday that he would talk later in the week, he did not make himself available for interviews on the Steelers' last practice day on Thursday. Whether you believe this is Pickens on a burner account or not, Michael Brewerly commented on Pryor's post, "When you hear the same condescending comments every interview, would you want to be there? Not playing well, arguing with fans, and now dodging the media for the past 5 days, this has not been a good week for GP." Even though it probably won't happen, Pickens' recent actions further feed the narrative of this Saturday's playoff game being his last as a Steeler. Now we wait just 24 more hours to see if silence is golden for Pickens and if the Steelers will win their first playoff game in 8 years. One final time, kickoff for this Saturday's Steelers-Ravens wildcard game is at 8 p.m. on Prime Video. And finally, the Pittsburgh Pirates and 2 players exchange arbitration numbers. Yesterday at 1 p.m. was the MLB's arbitration settlement deadline. As you may know, the Pittsburgh Pirates had 6 arbitration-eligible players, reaching an agreement with 4 of them, those 4 being left-handed starting pitcher Bailey Falter, catcher Joey Bart, and right-handed relief pitchers David Bednar and Colin Holderman. The two players who the Bucks did not reach an agreement with were right-handed starting pitcher Johan Oviedo and right-handed relief pitcher Dennis Santana. Before these two players and the Pirates go before a panel of arbiters within the next month, the two sides have exchanged their salary numbers, these numbers being reported by MLB Network insider Mark Feinsand. Starting with Oviedo, he filed for his 2025 salary to be $1.15 million, while the Pirates filed their offer at $850,000. The 26-year-old missed the entire 2024 MLB season after undergoing Tommy John surgery a little over a year ago in December of 2023. However, Oviedo had a breakout season in 2023 and looked like he was going to solidify himself as a top-of-the-rotation pitcher for the Pirates, starting 32 games and recording a 9-14 record, a .431 ERA, a .138 WHIP, 158 strikeouts, and 83 walks in 177 and 2/3 innings pitched. As for Santana, he filed for his 2025 salary to be $2.1 million, while the Pirates filed their offer at $1.4 million. The Bucks claimed Santana off waivers from the New York Yankees in June of last season, and with Pittsburgh in 2024, he appeared in 39 games, earning a 1-1 record with a .244 ERA, an .093 WHIP, and 50 strikeouts to 11 walks in 44 1/3 innings pitched. As I said earlier, these two players and the Pirates will go to arbitration court within the next month, where a panel of arbiters will decide whether each player will be paid their requested salary or the team's offer. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up a Friday edition of the Steel City Sports Report. Again, please be sure to like, comment, and share this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys join me back here on Saturday night, as I will be live for instant reaction and analysis to the Steelers and Ravens wildcard game. If not, I hope to see you guys back here on Monday with some more Pittsburgh sports news.